Hi, welcome to episode 18 of Your Canadian Pastor. I'm Bruce Adama. I am your Canadian pastor. I also am known as the pastor of Bethany Church in Bloomfield, Ontario, and I'm glad to be that, and I'm glad to be your Canadian pastor. I'm starting a new series of segments for Your Canadian Pastor, and that's subtitled Pastor Bruce, How Do I? And then we'll fill in that blank. Today, the question is, Pastor Bruce, how do I start reading the Bible? And that's a really good question because I think that reading the Bible is absolutely essential for a healthy spiritual living. And a lot of people don't know really how to start with it or what to do with it. The Bible is a very big book. It's very complex. It has different types of literature. It's written in different times to different audiences, and you have to figure out how to read that. And I would like to actually journey a while with you in how to read the Bible and understand it well. But if you're beginning your Bible journey, I suggest that you begin with the Gospels. The Gospels are the first part of the New Testament, and the Bible is in two big sections. There's the Old Testament that was before the coming of Christ, that talked about the expectation of the coming Messiah. Then the New Testament is the arrival of the Messiah and how the church was born and developed itself. Well, the Gospel according to Luke is a really good place for someone to start reading the Bible. Luke has the story of Jesus' birth, many of his miracles and teachings, his death and his resurrection. And it's a story. You can read it like you would read a really good story, because that's exactly what it is. And just listen to it, read it, and hear what it says. I think that you'll be inspired by it. When you're done reading Luke, then go to the book of Acts. And the same writer, Luke, actually wrote the book of Acts as well. And it's the ongoing story of the church that came as a result of Jesus' ministry, his teaching, his death and resurrection. So if you read Luke and then Acts, it's one extended narrative that helps explain to you who Jesus is and the church that he established. A very good foundation. You do that, and then we'll talk about what's next to read and maybe some suggestions on how you could read it. Now, if there are things that you would like to know, if you have your own question, say, Pastor Bruce, how do I? Send me an email, text me, and let me know what is your question. And then, because if it's a question for you, it might well be a question for somebody else. And then we can address it, and maybe we can grow together. And I will be able to be your Canadian pastor in a way that is a blessing to you. Well, God bless you in your reading of Luke and then Acts. And if you want to drop me a line to say how it's going, or if you have questions about your reading, let me know, and I'd be very happy to engage with you. It's Pastor Bruce Adama at gmail.com is my email address. And if you email me, I will email you back. I'd be pleased to. God bless you, and thank you for being part of episode 18 of Your Canadian Pastor.